Hello. Welcome to the RKF convention. My name is Vladimir and I am the General Secretary of the RKF Supreme Soviet for the District of East and South Dakota. I am also this year's recipient of the RKF Order of Lenin Award and former recipient of the RKF Order of the Red Banner of Collectivized Labor Medal.
Wow. That sounds kind of communist. Are you guys communists?
Yet? I mean no. We are proud Americans. We bleed red and gold just like you.
Red and gold? Don't you mean red, white and blue?
Whatever.
Tell me about RKF.
We are a community education organization in the spirit of Lenin, Alinsky, and Obama. It is our goal to nationalize the American beef industry by convincing the proletariat rabble that they are being oppressed by capitalism and free markets. We hope that after the nationalization is complete, that the wealth and assets of the entire industry will be confiscated and given to a small group of us in the upper levels of this organization to leech off of as we see fit. I'm really looking forward to that part. I have always wanted to run a 100,000 head feed yard.
So those were Black Panthers I saw out in the hall.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I'm just looking for someone who can tell me how to earn a profit on my cattle. Do you know how to do that?
Comrade Profit is a construct of the evil capitalist system. You need to stop thinking in terms of earning and start thinking in terms of what you are entitled to as a member of the collective.
I'm entitled only to what I earn. If I work hard and smart, I will earn more. If I work less, or do not work with skill, I will fail. That is how America works. I'm just looking for advice on how to improve myself and the work that I do.
You have been brainwashed by the evil capitalist system. You cannot make money in this system on your own. You are being oppressed and manipulated by the packers and the corporations and the evil rich fat cats. You have no hope of ever earning a living without us. Join us and we will represent you and make sure that when we have nationalized the cattle industry that you will be on our payroll.
I think you forgot to say something.
What?
I think you forgot to say Neil before Zod.
What? My name is not Zod. My name is Vladimir.
You also forgot to say resistance is futile.
But resistance is futile.
So you are saying that the key to my success is to reject personal responsibility and profit and instead position myself for maximum payout in a government-controlled market.
Exactly.
How do you propose that the government take over and control the cattle market?
We already have the means in place. We have infiltrated the grain inspection packers and stockyards administration with communist agents. Oh, I mean progressive populist agents working for the good of the people. Working in concert with populist progressive congressmen and the Obama regime, we are set to implement a set of rules which will force all cattle prices to a fixed, government-determined level.
So the government is going to set the price of cattle?
Yes. It is a dream come true. Finally there will be economic justice. Everyone will get the same price, so it will be fair.
But what if my cattle are better than my neighbor's cattle? What if my cattle have had thorough backgrounding and are guaranteed to be straight, gentle and healthy? What if I can provide a uniform truckload that does not require the time and effort of assembling small groups? Don't I deserve a higher price for my cattle compared to my neighbor who does none of those things, if the market sees fit to pay me a higher price?
No. Justice means equality. All prices must be the same in order to level the playing field.
I thought justice was the application of differing outcomes based on performance decisions.
No, justice is guaranteeing equality of outcome.
So if I work hard and produce the best cattle in my area, you are saying that I have no right to any advantage or benefit from my effort.
You are being selfish. You should be happy to work hard and produce for the collective. You need to take the focus off of yourself and think about your neighbor in this state. You need to trust the state to take care of you and trust that you will be provided for according to your needs. We will only ask you to produce according to your ability. The stronger will help the weaker.
And who is going to decide what is fair?
We will. You can trust us. We are doing this for you. This is for your own good. You need us, because without us you have no hope. The system is rigged against you.
I do not think the system is rigged against me. I do not think the packers or the feed yards are conspiring against me. I think I'm lacking in knowledge and skill. I'm not willing to blame that on anyone else. I just want to learn.
You're a fool. The packers are money-grubbing fat cats who are poisoning us with contaminated beef.
Contaminated with what?
Mad cow disease.
Are you insane?
The evil packers are trying to kill us all by secretly poisoning ground beef with imported, contaminated cow beef.
No, they aren't. They have to import lean beef to make hamburger because we produce so many fat trimmings. Our cattle are the highest quality cattle in the world, and because they are so high in quality they produce a lot of fat. Since there is not enough lean meat to blend with the fat, they have to import lean meat to make hamburger. If they did not do that, they would have to throw away all of the trimmings as waste, and that would mean that my cattle would be worth less.
They are trying to kill us all with mad cow disease.
Name me one person in the United States who has mad cow disease.
They are all being kept in a government facility in New Mexico.
You are insane. You are putting out false propaganda that hurts the cattle industry because you are jealous of anyone who makes money. You would rather destroy the cattle industry than take responsibility for your own failure.
The packer put me out of business.
How?
He refused to pay me a fair price for my cattle. I always bought the very best cattle and paid the best price for them. When I would go to sell them, it was never enough for me to make money.
Did it ever occur to you that your costs were too high? Or that you were paying too much for the cattle you bought?
I did not have any costs.
What are you talking about?
I fed my cattle my home-raised corn. It was all free. I had no input costs, and I always bought the very best cattle, and I still lost money. The packers were out to get me. They must be destroyed.
Tell me, Vladimir, did your mother have any children that lived?
What?
I do not know which is worse. Your complete lack of character or your breathtaking stupidity. The reason that you never made any money on cattle is because you blew your margin buying cattle that were way too expensive and failed to cover your costs. For you to try to blame that on the packer is pathetic beyond description. Don't you ever feel embarrassed whining and crying like a little girl? Aren't you humiliated living your life on your knees begging someone else for handouts? Are you even capable of acting like a man anymore, or have they completely castrated you?
Hey, I resent that.
Shut up, Olga. I'm not done yet. For you to damage your own industry by spreading lies about the safety of beef is simply despicable. What kind of a moral degenerate do you have to be to attempt to destroy your own industry, rather than admit that maybe you failed in business because you did not know what you were doing?
I knew what I was doing. It was the packers that...
I said shut up, Olga. I have heard enough of your whining. And one more thing. For you to cooperate with and enable the Marxist attempt to nationalize and destroy our cattle markets is borderline treason. You are a disgrace to the flag and to this country. You make me sick.
So can I interest you in a lifetime membership, comrade?
No. I'm an American. I don't join communist front groups. Comrade. You idiots make cattle facts look like a bunch of geniuses.